Now I'm back in the building after a brief break, and I'm not even gonna waste any time introducing my next guest. My words are just all over the place today, man. I'm not gonna waste any time introducing my next guest, my man King Doom. Say what up to the people. Briefly tell them who you are and what it is that you do, my man.
Yeah, what's good with y'all? TEC podcast. I'm King DooMs. I do the YouTube thing. More on the 2K side. I also do Gears on the side, man. Looking for a different commentator or the original style, be sure to check your boy out, man.
Always. Now, the way we roll up ahead, man, we like to ask, I guess, a few questions to allow people to get to know you. But you know what I'm saying? We also do some random questions following that up. You say you cool with that, right?
I'm cool with that.
All right, so let's get it in, man. Now, number one, I gotta let you know, man, the streets is talking. My man Jersey Made, I don't know if you familiar with him, but my man Jersey Made said that you're a very underrated YouTuber. He thinks that you're gonna be very big, man. You recently got to the 10,000 subscriber mark, am I correct?
Yes, I did.
Tell me about that grind to get there, man.
The grind was definitely tough because the way the 2K community is now, it's more about pack openings, diamond giveaways and stuff like that. I'm more of a gameplay enthusiast. Like, I like showing off my gameplay, showing my skills out to the community, letting people know my knowledge and my play style. That's really underrated now. A lot of commentators like myself, we get overlooked for that. That's how it used to be back in the day. Like, remember back in the day, you didn't have to commentate to show off your skills.
Nope.
At all. Like, they just watch your gameplay. Oh my God, you're cold at the game, and that's where the views came from. But now it done changed.
Yeah, man.
I started late. I started with 2K13 and just showing off my gameplay and whatnot, putting together montages and stuff like that. And people started telling me to start commentating. I was like, oh, okay, y'all want to start commentating. So I just merged it in with the skills and whatnot, and it just came natural to me. It took me a little over 2 years to hit 10K, but finally got there.
Man, 2 years, that's pretty fucking quick, if you ask me, man.
Yeah, it's all good.
10,000, a lot of fucking folks, man. Now, let me ask you this. So what's your next goal as far as YouTube or as far as gaming in general goes, man? Like, what's your next goal? What is next for you? As far as what you want to reach?
What I want to reach? I want to reach out also to the Gears of War community. That's one of my favorite games as well. I've been trying to tell people in the 2K community, especially those that only have Xbox One, like, you're gonna see a lot of Gears of War content coming from me. Like, it's no signs of it. It's probably gonna be another 2-year release until it drops. But I want to reach out to the Gears community. I'm not really too familiar with some people over there. I watch some commentators over there, but they're not too fond of my work.
Why not? Why they hate you?
Gears, it was a bad time for Gears. This is because I was originally supposed to be a Gears of War channel. Like, I uploaded montages of Gears of War all the time and gameplays, but it went into Gears of War Judgment. Not sure if you played that. When I started, that was the worst Gears out of all of them, and it had horrible feedback, and not too many people wanted to be too fond of that. Like, what people say in the 2K community, they don't like supporting this, supporting guy next, stuff like that. Didn't nobody want to support Judgment at all. And I didn't want to be a part of that. I still uploaded, I still got gameplays up of it, but this 2K was popping at the time. Gears wasn't, so I took the 2K route to build my channel. But
I mean, they can't hate on that, man.
They can't. They can't. I still play Gears to this day on 360, man. I just love that game.
So, as far as your subscriber goal, like, what's next? I think you said you looking at 20,000 now, right? That's your next goal.
If my boy, the Great Patient, if he listening, then he gave me a goal, and I'm gonna go with it. He said 20K sometime next year. Not sure when, but I give it 20K.
I think you got the ball rolling now, so it should be a lot easier. You know what I mean? Like, I think the grind for the next 10K should be a little easier this time around. You got the ball rolling, you know?
Yeah, I get what you're saying, because I felt, man, I thought I was never gonna hit 10,000 when I first hit 1K. I'm like, okay, when you hit 1K, like, you still don't get that gratitude, that respect of people knowing you. You still got to put in that work of people, you getting out there, but it's a little bit easier now. Like you said, the ball is rolling.
Yeah, definitely. So, what do you think you need to do to reach that level? Like, to reach that goal or get to the next level, what do you think you got to do?
I have to find a comfortable schedule for myself. Recently, I just got a job at FedEx, and Graveyard
Congrats,
shift.
congrats.
I appreciate that. It's graveyard shift, so we talking 10 p.m. to 3 a.m., 5 a.m. in the morning, 5 days a week.
But that's that good money though.
That's that. Yes, it is, and I can't. That's priority right now. So I got to put YouTube aside. I'm still trying to figure out when it is to edit, to schedule my vids and stuff like that. But as soon as I come home, I'm super tired, and I just go straight to sleep, man.
Yeah, and everything else just kind of got to take a back seat, right?
Yeah, like I used to tell people come to me advice like, how did you get to 10K? How did you get to this, get to that? You got to stay consistent. If you upload one video and people like it, that's a good thing. But when they like your videos, they expect more of it. A little bit better next time.
They'll forget about you quick.
Yes,
if
they
you
will.
don't upload.
Yeah.
All right, well, let me ask you this. We had Shakedown on about a month ago. Now I know you said on one of your videos that was one of the guys you look up to as far as YouTube goes or whatnot. What's some of the other guys you look up to and/or respect? You know,
other two guys that I look up to that's up there in subs or just anybody in general.
Just it doesn't even matter. Anybody in general, man. It's your time.
Definitely K Spade. Him hit it off just by crew mode because we both pretty much got the same views when it comes to crew mode. That's a very underrated or overlooked mode because 2K ain't showing no love to the crew fans on that at all. So him definitely hit it off with that. Same with D-Man, UNT 2014. Big crew man himself. Wants a more simulated game, just like myself when it comes to gameplay.
Okay.
Definitely them too, yeah.
Anybody else? Or that it major? I mean, that's basically it.
Them too, and I can't forget my boy Prophecy. That boy definitely a very smart man. If you know who he is, UTS The Prophecy, just a very smart man. Just whenever he talk, you gotta listen.
I respect that, no doubt. Now, check this out, man. I'm about to show you how far back in your archive I went. I just got finished watching you play Street Fighter Cross Tekken.
Oh man!
but hold on, but wait. I legit got excited because I don't meet many other slash fighting game fans like me. But we're going to get to that later. We're going to get to that later, though. But the question is, what other games do you really enjoy other than 2K right now? And obviously, you just mentioned Gears. So let's just say other than 2K and other than Gears.
I enjoy Madden. I just got done playing Ultimate Team last night. I still enjoy that, putting together my Ultimate Team and stuff like that. And as far as fighting games, I enjoy all the fighting games, man. Just like you said, Street Fighter, Tekken.
Don't give them too much because I got a question in the random segment that's gonna bring all that back up. Don't give them too much. Okay. Don't give them too much yet.
Well, my last game would have to be Tekken. I grew up playing Tekken. Like it was Super Mario and Tekken growing up.
Amen. All right, you ready to get into some of these random questions real quick, man?
Yes, sir.
All right, best flavor of Kool-Aid.
Strawberry lemonade.
Hell yeah. You getting points right now, man. That's what I'm talking about. All right. If you had to pick between the two, what would you rather have as a gift? A brand new pair of shoes or a brand new video game?
I would say video game. They last longer.
Okay, I could dig that. I agree with you actually. Number 3. Would you still date I don't know if you're in a relationship or married or anything, man.
I'm saying.
Okay. So this question is perfect for you. Would you still fuck with a chick if she farted in front of you on the first date?
If she told me that she was about to fart, yeah, because she kept it real with
me. I respect that answer. Okay. All right. Now I'm gonna give you a topic. I'm gonna give you, and you give me 1 of 3 answers. You can either say I love it, hate it, or no opinion.
Okay.
Netflix.
Love it.
The Walking Dead television show.
Love it.
Broccoli.
Love it.
NBA Live.
Like it.
Skinny jeans.
Hate it.
That's all I got for you right there. Okay. Now the last random question. I need you to rate these fighting games in order from worst to best.
All right.
From worst to best. Street Fighter Cross Tekken, Injustice, Tekken Tag 2, and Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
You said Marvel vs. Capcom 2 or 3?
3. The most recent one, Ultimate, UMVC 3.
Okay, that's the worst.
Oh, see, man, I I knew you was gonna say that. Why everybody hate on you and VC?
Like, it's just how good 2 was. And
yeah, I dig it. I dig it.
Marvel vs. Capcom 2 was so great, and then 3 was just downgraded to me. Like, it was too easy for the aerial combos and stuff like that. You having to guess to counter. Nah.
Yeah, and there's a lot of one-touch kills in that too, so I can understand like how you could feel that way about it. Okay, I dig that. Okay, so that's number 4. The other 3 are Injustice, Street Fighter Cross Tekken, and Tekken Tag 2.
Street Fighter Cross Tekken would be my 3rd. Not saying it's the 3rd worst. It's just out of that group. Then Injustice, and then Tekken Tag 2.
Okay, yeah, I figured you put Tekken Tag up there, man, because I know you said that's your shit, man. Who's your squad? I gotta ask you, who are your 2 that you play with on Tekken Tag?
Martial Law. I got a whole bunch of combos, man, but my favorite is both the laws. Martial and Forest Law.
Martial and Forest,
Father Son.
Yeah, I dig it. I play Howrang and Safina, man. It's an odd team, but I make it work though.
Yeah, I love seeing them odd teams though. Like, they really work well together and stuff like that.
Yeah, man. You know, in the future we gonna have to link up. We gonna have to do some fighting game shit.
Just let me know, man. That's why I got both consoles. When people challenge me and I got the games, just let me know.
Hey, that's what it is, man. So look, now that we got that out of the way, man, let's get down to business, man. Because we're a little crunched for time, but we still got we got enough time that we can talk about this topic, man. Now, I know 2K is one of your big things, man.
Yes, it is.
So I wanted to end the show talking about that. Now, I've said before, but a lot of different people have different opinions on 2K right now, I feel. Now, I think a lot of that is because the game is technically, I mean, let's be real, it's really 2 different games, online and offline. It's basically 2 different games. Now, do you play both or do you play exclusively online?
When I first get the game, I play offline to see how good it is, because 2K is amazing offline, like gameplay wise, not too many glitches that you spot. But more or less, I play online. Like, that's where I'm at all the time. Okay. You see in my videos.
Yeah, definitely. Now let me ask you then, what do you rate the game? Since you play mostly online, what do you rate the game from an online standpoint? If you just eliminate offline completely, what do you rate the game just online?
1 through 10, I would rate the game still. I say that it's still average to me. Like,
so we in the 5 area.
Yeah, we in the 5 point. Yeah, that's where we at with it, because 2K they take 2 steps forward but 3 steps back. They're always behind in what they can achieve. But I understand why they do it, because you have to keep the franchise relevant. For a title that comes out once a year, you have to hold some things back. So I can understand that, but it does piss off the community. That's why we always get on them on Twitter. They know that. Yeah. Which is like, go ahead.
No, my bad. Go ahead.
I was about to say, crew mode 2K11 took them 4 years to bring it back to make it relevant again. Although it's not on the next gen consoles, they kept it on 360, but they can bring it back. They can easily transfer that into next gen consoles, and it'll be something special.
So it's all marketing strategy.
Oh, yeah, definitely. 2K the COD of sports.
Yeah,
well, no,
you're right.
I take that back. EA done did it. EA did it.
yeah. I would say,
definitely 2K.
Let me ask you this: do you think that? And this is kind of going off script because, like I said, I had a few questions for you, but listening to you talk kind of made me think of some other things. Do you feel like sports games, and more particularly 2K, could live off of, and I know they probably can't do it realistically because of the contract that they have set up with the NBA, but do you think that they can live off of just releasing a game every 2 years and just actually giving us a roster update in that off year?
Yeah.
Do you think that would be a good idea?
I never thought of that.
I mean, obviously not financially. Obviously, financially, they probably would never do it because they get, people like me that's going to stand in line at midnight like a dummy, even if the game, is getting bad reviews because I just need my basketball thing.
Yeah.
So obviously, financially, it's probably not going to be a good idea. But from a gameplay standpoint, do you think that would be a good idea?
It would be a good idea because they can actually update the game, give us DLC, and they'll live off of microtransactions. They get so much money from VC. It's crazy. Like you can just look at the YouTubers that do pack openings. Like it's YouTubers that do like 200K pack openings every Thursday for the Onyx pack just to get throwback cards, and that's $50 that they spending every week until the next 2K just to get these Onyx cards. So think about how much money they're just coming from one person.
Yeah, and they're banking off of that, man. And if they like you said, they can live off of that while they're still working on that second year, the next cycle of getting that game out, man. I personally feel like I'm scared to suggest it. Not that they would listen to me anyway, but I'm scared to suggest it because I feel like I would be that guy that would suggest it, and then come next year, I'd be the same one crying and bitching that a new 2K isn't coming out. You know what I'm saying? But realistically thinking, like, I'm like, man, it would be a good idea because I feel like there's so many mistakes in the game. Like, I don't play online, but I, somebody that doesn't play online, heard all of the rumblings from people like you that do play online about so many of the issues that the game had. If they had another year to work on that, I feel like that wouldn't even be a problem. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So
that'd be a great idea. Something similar to what COD does. Just have 3 different companies working on a title, and people differentiate from all the companies in the games. Like people still say Treyarch has the best weapons in their series. Modern Warfare 2 has the better, Infinity War has the better hit detection. Yeah.
Interesting, man. Like I said, it's definitely something to think about, but you know, the motherfuckers probably ain't never gonna listen to us, man. But let me ask you another question, man. Being that I'm not a guy that plays online other than fighting games, though. What do you think 2K or developers in general need to do to improve the online experience for people? Because it's not just 2K, man. It seems like every time I get a new game or a new game comes out, I see people online complaining, and rightfully so, about their online experience. Like, how long do you think it's gonna be before we can finally start eliminating some of these issues? Because it's not just like minor things. It seems like, I mean, these are big problems. You know what I'm saying?
Legacy issues.
Yeah. So it's like, how long do you think it's gonna take before they can actually nip that shit in the bud, and we can actually start having I almost feel like when you get a brand new, especially a sports game, I feel like when you get a brand new sports game, you should expect to not even be able to enjoy it out the box until you get a patch. And that's sad. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I mean, it could be a server thing with 2K. I'm not sure if it is. Cause I'm trying not to bring Gears into it, but Gears
go ahead, man. You can if you want.
Like day one with Gears 3 was so perfect. I didn't lag out at all. It was no lag. They have dedicated servers and it was just perfect. That's really the main thing with 2K is that the servers, man, it's like you can't trust them. I remember last year in 2K14 during Christmas, my players was getting deleted and stuff like that. And that was making so many people mad. And you knew you was getting your my player back from 2K support, but it was such a long way getting your VC back and stuff like that.
See, that's an issue, man.
It is, and that's the main issue, but it's some other things that's growing now, like 2K with these loading screens. They got to go. Got next, and the rec and my park has to go. Nobody wants to sit around and wait and play a video game. YouTubers, you don't see too many of them besides Shakedown really taking a stand for it.
Yeah,
because you can get videos done. I can knock out 2 videos while standing on Got Next.
Yeah.
But it's still an issue. It's not just about YouTubers getting their videos done in time.
Yeah, I feel you. You know, I almost feel like the gaming industry in general is moving towards being almost completely online dominant. Do you feel like the gaming industry is moving towards that? And if they are, would you be okay with that?
I would be okay with that because that's
what you do.
That's where your homeboys at. That's where you having fun at. I mean, it depends on what you like. Like I know some of you Sim guys, y'all love like the My League. I know that's perfect for y'all.
Yeah, that's
having all that control.
Yeah.
And I've been watching some series on YouTube, looking at streams on Twitch. It's very entertaining how y'all got that set up, and it's dope to me.
But it's like you said, everybody got their different thing, you know. But
yeah,
I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. I feel like they would alienate people like me if they were to do that. But I can't even knock I can't knock an industry, or I can't knock a company for doing that when, you know, like you said, you got people paying $50 a week for shit. You know, they're paying $10 less weekly than what they pay for the entire game. Of course, a company's gonna want to make that kind of money if people are willing to pay for it. You know what I'm saying? So it would be like, I would be upset, but I would understand it, because at the end of the day, what do they say, man? It's all about the almighty dollar. When it comes to business, man. So
so either money wise, it's gonna dominate regardless. Like COD season pass, you don't see no extra campaign DLC for that.
Man, remember back in the day, man. Remember about 15 years ago, man, where if you bought a Call of Duty or something like that, man, you just put that shit in your system and played it. You won't get it online and doing none of that, man. And it's crazy, like, how far we've come, man. Like, it really is crazy how far we've come. But you know, them be the breaks, man. And people like me, I guess I just better get in line. I guess I better just learn to love it or get lost.
Yeah, like the funniest games to me offline was all EA Sports big titles, man. NFL Street, NBA Street.
Love them shits, man. Like,
they was arcade as hell, but
man,
hey,
I went as
fun.
I went as far as playing FIFA Street, NFL Street. I played all the streets, man. Like I just love them shits, man. I mean, they were, like you said, they weren't sim, but they were fun. You know what I'm saying? They were fun, man. But you know, I wish they would bring those back, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with EA. Probably couldn't have a way of making money like they do with Madden and Ultimate Team and stuff like that.
Yeah, and I understand that these other big games are their priorities, but it is what it is. Look, DooMs, man, I super appreciate you taking the time to come out, come holler at us, you know, sit down, answer some questions, man. Now, like I said, I feel it. Like I said, my homeboy Jersey Man told me, he said, man, look, that dude gonna be big. So just promise me that when you get all big and everything, man, you ain't gonna forget about the little people like us. You know what I'm saying?
I never do that, man. I tell people all the time, I'm the same dude that has 0 subscribers, man.
All day, man. So can we get you back on in the future, maybe?
Hey, just hit me up, man. My bad that this took so long. Just life, man.
Hey, it's both of our problems, man. Like I said, I was gone for a week, man, and a couple weeks actually. So like I said, life happens. Life happens, man. And you ain't never got to apologize for that. So before we get on out of here, if you can give the people, number one, if they want to contact you, see you, find you, let them know where they can do that at. And also, man, you definitely got to give them shout outs before you get out of here, man.
If you want to reach out to your boy, ask me any other questions, man, hit me up on my Twitter, KingXDooms with 2 eyes. That's where I be at all the time. Like, notifications pop up instantly, man. You hit me up.
No doubt.
Well, it's my YouTube channel, like we said in the beginning. And shout out to my CKZ pick boys out here. That's what we doing, Xbox this 2K thing. We actually in the rec right now. I'm multitasking.
Yo, shout out to whoever that was that had that funny ass freestyle about candy a while back.
You talking about Shot-Town? You talking about Jawbreaker?
yeah. Shout out to him, because I was in the crib dying when I heard that shit, man. I told you, I went all the way back in your archives, dog. I mean, I was looking at all them shits. I was in the crib crying.
Yeah, I might have to re-upload that one or something, man, because
please.
I might have to do it, because Shot-Town to understand how funny that was to the people that did see it. I'm thinking about submitting to World Star.
Dude, I saw that shit accidentally, and I was like, man, this dude did not just make a freestyle of what he said about candy. He said, where Sandy is.
Yeah,
like, what the fuck?
It's like that every day in our party, man. It's like that every day, man. You get the chance, peep the funny moments, man. That's how it is every day.
Shout out to that guy, yo. For real, man. Please tell him I said so. My bad, I ain't even need to cut you off. I had to say it while I still had it in my brain, though, man.
I know, you good. I'll tell him to peep this podcast. He be listening in.
No doubt, man. Any more podcasts before we get on out of here, man?
Shout out to all my Goon Squad boys. You got Privacy, Fish, J Hood, Shade Down, D-Man, Styles. We out here, man. Be easy. All the UTX boys that I talked to. What's good with y'all, man?
All right, man. I'm gonna end it with a few shout outs, man. Let me give a big ass shout out to Chaos for setting this up with everybody, getting in contact with DooMs, getting in contact with Izzy Snow. Shout out to everybody at the TEC, the whole TEC squad, man. We love y'all, man. And also, shout out to you, Doom. Shout out to Snow. Shout out to my wife, who's waiting on me to bring her shit to her job. And Yeah, man. That's about it for me, man. So with that being said, we are going to sign off for the day. Appreciate everybody that's listening, man. Once again, if you get time, please check out Izzy Snow. Please check out DooMs, man. I promise y'all, I just spent all my Saturday watching their videos. Y'all will not be disappointed, man. Check them out. And with that being said, peace.
Peace.